Hello! Welcome to the stream. Big ups to everyone that's tuning in. Huge win today. Cannot be understated, that's for sure. As we have just about beat Tottenham Hotspur at their ground. You know, it's a ground that we struggle at a lot. So, you know, rightfully or wrongfully, we had a goal taken off us, but we've done it nonetheless. We've gotten through it, which is the main thing that we can focus on. And look, it's a result to build on. You know, what did show today is that we managed to hold on to this result. You know, it's not easy. It's never easy. But look, we managed to hold on, managed to get the win, get over the line, which was the main thing for me. You know, just getting that win. You know, I predicted a 1-0 win. So, you know, pat on the back from me, I guess. But, yeah. In terms of the performance, first half was really good. We should have killed the game, if we're being honest. But overall, performance wasn't bad. Second half, we struggled a lot more. Tottenham came out with a little bit more fire. But thankfully, they couldn't really take their chances. We took the one we got. And we held on for the remainder of it, didn't we? Make sure to leave a comment below. I'm going to quickly do the poll. There you go. There's the poll. And let me know who your man of the match is, because there are a couple of players, in my opinion, that you can pick from, in my eyes. Just making the graphic here look all snazzy. Well, as snazzy as I can make it. And the goalkeeper shirt can be orange. There we go. Big ups to everyone tuning in, by the way. Do appreciate it. I'll read your comments now. Ooh, no. It's alright. Big ups to everyone that's tuned in anyway. I think Edison had a really good game today, by the way. Just want to say that. I think he definitely deserves his flowers. And Kusanov. Kusanov with another brilliant defensive performance. Oh, still got him on that. It's 2-0 to Liverpool. If you don't know already. Man, if we can keep Doku fit, man, that would just be great. Doku was so good today, especially in that first half. Easily should have had a hat-trick of assists. And let me show you guys my screen so that we can run through this. There we go. So, we'll start with Edison in goal. For me, I think Edison's an 8 today. I'm going to be generous. I don't really think he messed up. I think he saved a lot of big shots from Tottenham. You know, I'll have a quick look at the stats now from the game. But Tottenham, they had 6 shots on target today, so 6 big saves from the man between the sticks. So you can't really knock him on that behalf. Really good on his shot stopping today, Eddie. Nunez, look, I give him a 6.5. I actually think he was decent. Kusanov, I give an 8.5. I think he got everything right today. Diaz, I give a 7. I think he was pretty good. Again, let me know if you disagree with any of these. So we can definitely go through it together. Vardio, 7, 6.5. I think Vardio's fine today, just above average. Nico was a box standard 6. Kova, no different really. Yeah. Doku, I think I have to give him an 8.5. Marmouche, thought he's quite quiet today. Give him a 5.5. Wasn't bad. That kind of just suggests that he's bad, but it wasn't like he was awful. It was just slightly below average performance. So slightly below. Had a couple of decent. You know what? I'll blink an X. Sorry, Slovenia. Didn't mean to do that to you. We'll bump it up to 6. 6 is fine. Savinio, thought he was solid. Give him a 7. And Haaland, look, probably should have had 2 goals. No way one of those should get disallowed. The one at the end. Can't believe he got disallowed. Give him a 7.5. The chance he had, I think he actually did some solid work. As for the subs that came on, which was Foden, Gundo, and McAtee. McAtee was barely on the field, but Foden thought he was all right. Should have had an assist for that disallowed goal, but on a whole, thought he was decent. Grealish didn't really do anything to my knowledge, to memory. Yeah, that really covers that. Alan, we'll go have a look at the stats now for the game. Here they are. Now, the game really changed in the second half. I just removed it. Blinking heck. The game really changed in the second half. Stats look a lot more even because they kind of mirrored what we did to them in a sense. 11 shots to 12, 6 shots on target to 5, 55% possession to 45, so they had more ball. 512 passes to our 412, equal passing accuracy. 12 fouls to our 15, 3 yellows to our none, no reds on either side, 2 offsides for us, and 3 corners for us to their 8. So, not bad. Stats were relatively even because basically one side dominated the first half and the other dominated the second. Now in terms of the Premier League table, leaves us in a decent area. Most points we can finish on now is 80, so title is definitely gone. But look, we're currently 1 point clear, if you can really call that being clear. But the good thing is we're 4 points clear of Bournemouth. So if we lose, no one down here can catch up to us in one result. But these 2 can, so we've got to watch that. Have a look at Newcastle's games coming up. West Ham. You'd fancy them to win that. You would fancy them to win that. Looks like they're about to lose this one though, so no complaints. Chelsea. Leicester. They probably win that too. So then we got a tough game against Forest next week. So, we're going to have a big preview to do when we cross that bridge. Because it's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. Sorry, just had a message. Has to respond to that. Yeah, but Forest, big game. And look, if we win, we go third somehow, in some way. But Forest, they are forced to be reckoned with this season. They've shown it, despite having no wins in the last three, to be fair. But look, at home, they can do big wins. They can get big results, as shown here. 7-0 versus Brighton, 1-1 there, 3-2 win there. Don't often lose at home, to be fair to them, and they tend to beat the teams they do play at home. So there are exceptions, and hopefully we could be one of those exceptions. But look, they're a very good side, and they're not to be underestimated, Forest, and we will have a proper look at all that when the time comes. Now then, do of course want to have a look at Pep's quotes, if any. So, City Extra, here we go. Share tab. So. Here we go. Really happy for the victory, the 3 points, because we need it. This is business. Second half was open because we didn't close the game in the first when we had too many clear chances, and for the quality you have to convert. We knew in the second half we were going to suffer, but we did it. The guys fought a lot. I'm really pleased because coming here is a difficult place, and to be fair, he's right. He is absolutely right. Yes, Doku Kusanov. Yeah, I'll show you my my player ratings now. Feel free to disagree. Feel free to not disagree. This is what I've gone for. I think these two are basically equal, to be fair. Kusanov, again, an absolute rock at the back. Lescott says he's been rocky. I say he's been a rock. And not even a rock, a brick wall. The pace coming into fruition in this game was huge. I remember Kulusevski had a bit of a big touch. Kusanov comes right across, takes it. I think Dobert, Dobert tried to do him over. Doku 9, in my opinion. I went for 8.5 because I think if the players around him did finish those off, I think Doku is a 9 at that point. But I think I'll stick with my 8.5 because I think these two are as good as each other, to be honest, in their areas of the field. So Kusanov was actually insane. What a find from us, Connect. Yeah, honestly, I think he's been the best of the signing so far. So many people going at him for a rocky start at Chelsea against Chelsea, but what's he done? He's grown from it. But by the looks of it, I guess he's become an absolute beast at the back for us. So many attacks Tottenham were starting, he closed down, and he was so crucial for us today. Commentary says he's rocky though. What is actually wrong with them? I know. Are we watching the same game, or are our eyes deceiving me? This guy, the only rocky thing he's been, the only rocky time he's had at this club is that opening 5 minutes for Chelsea. Genuinely, the yellow and the goal he gives away. Those are genuinely his only bad moments. I can't pin one anywhere else. Maybe the odd mistake, but no better than anyone else. Thought Nico was poor today, I can't lie. He was very naive, kept pushing up and losing it. Yeah, I thought the pivot was quite bland today. Don't think they really offered much. Gave them 6 because I didn't really think they offered much. I do agree with Nico though. I think he needs to just chill his beans a bit. In terms of going forward, we don't really need him to do that too much. Leave that to basically these 5. Nico, he needs to sit down here all the time, and Kovacic can push up a bit with these guys. I know Kovacic, I don't want him playing cam, but that is what it can look like at times if it needs to. Nico, he needs to sit back. Sure, come up when it's right, but ultimately, Nico, you belong down here. But again, it's early days with Nico. He's not even had 5 games at the club, so there is time to adapt to our system. So we'll give him it. Savinio gave a 5. Love him. His finishing was absolutely shocking. Should have had a hat trick. Yeah, I do think his finishing did need working on, but I thought he did. He didn't do too bad. I give him 7. I should probably give him 6. I thought he was all right to this Savinho. Again, though, finishing, that ball in from Doku, it's got to be finished off. I will adjust this one. I think I'll go 5.5. Because I did think he had some all right moments. If this is Kusanov adaptation period, imagine what it would be like in a good team. I know next season, there's so much to look forward to, but look, I'm just excited to keep watching this guy this season. Such a talented man in that defense. He's added so much to us. The main thing we discussed was his pace when he was joining the club. We were saying how he's got a quicker top speed than Vinny. And I think today really showed his speed. The reason I gave him 5 is because he almost cost us a goal and 2 clear chances. Almost cost us the game in another world. He gave away the ball on what was it, the right-hand side. I do think in terms of certain moments in games, Savinho needs to improve. I think this guy is going to be brilliant for us. Okay, I think that is the general consensus as well. I think he's going to be absolutely class for us. By the way, unbelievable that goal at the end for Haaland didn't get given, but oh well. But yeah, I think Savinho is going to go to the top. Just needs to refine those moments of his game. Just like we called out Doku last season. Just needs to refine those moments. I think Doku still needs that as well. If Doku can stay fit, by the way, man, we've got someone brill. We've got someone brill here. Because he was great against Liverpool and he's great again today. I love Savinho, but I'll call that his performance today. He nearly costed us. I know. Absolutely awful, okay? And also, it's more of a handball by them. Danso's almost picking it up and juggling it. It's wild. It was more of a handball by Danso than it was by Haaland. It's like hair on Haaland, and literally he goes like that. Doku's last 3 games, Ipswich, Liverpool, Tottenham. This guy's really, really improving. I know, he just needs to stay fit. Honestly, if he needs surgery to end the problem, okay, whatever it is, I don't know what it is. It could just be the fact that he's injury prone, okay, and we can't do anything about that. But if it's surgery that he needs, or something like that, anything like that, give him it, because this guy is clearly so good. He's clearly so good. But oh well. Doku, just keep doing what you're doing whenever you play, because today was so good. You really had Porro on the ropes. Could cost him the golden boot. Yeah, if he starts scoring on form now, it'll be brilliant. I thought the quick one-touch play between him and Foden was really good in that moment. Anyone else we haven't talked about? Marmoush, I thought he was all right today. Won a couple fouls. Needs to improve the consistency of his free kicks, because sometimes, against Real Madrid, hit a free kick on the crossbar, which ended up being a goal. Not for him, but for City. And then sometimes it'll just go straight into the wall. So he needs to improve that consistency. But in terms of winning fouls, I think he won 2 or 3 today. Can't quite remember. Players need to find Marmoush, or there is no point of him. I know. We need to learn, okay? And hopefully pre-season and the remainder of this season can be the learning time, Club World Cup coming too, This is Marmoush up until next season, as well as the rest of the signings, are in that adapting period, adapting to the system, and becoming truly unified in it. And eventually, they should be able to find Marmoush. That's what top players do. Sack the set-piece coach. Man, our corners are so bad today. Genuinely, I want to know who it is. I really do. I really wouldn't mind knowing who is at the helm of our set pieces. We nearly conceded off of every corner. Yeah, I know. Our corners were bad, and we made their corners look great. They kept getting their heads on it. Every Spurs corner had a free header. Carlos Vicens. I'm not sure how to say that. By the way, big ups to Edison, by the way. 8 out of 10. I think that is thoroughly deserved. I think he was so good today. Some of the saves were straight at him, but he was well positioned. some of the saves weren't easy. The one at the end was Son. There was another one in a different point in the game. He made some big saves today, Eddie. Yes, what a player. Yeah, Kusanov was brilliant today. I think we can all agree on that. We'll have a look at Pep's quotes now. We were just on this one before. We have to convert with our quality. New second half. We did this one. Hans disallowed goal. Referee was much quicker to disallow the goal than the VAR. That's for sure. So he was clever and quick. Doesn't mean he was right though. The way we fought and the wingers again, Savio and Doku have been outstanding. Really pleased for the result. And of course, we did very, very good things. The young players, Kusanov made an incredible impact on the game. Diaz, everyone, Nunes at right back. In general, we made a really, really good game. Let's move up. He's a threat in the final third. He's good. Made an incredible assist in the first half. In football, when one player's dribble against another player, you find you open the space and everything. Edison looked good. Looked like he had his head in it. Good, because I don't want error-prone Diogo Costa with the worst save ratio in Europe. Oh, Diogo Costa save ratio is like 60%. Ouch. Pep on Spurs, one of the best depth squads I've ever seen. Manajanj is exceptional. Kulusevski, Heung-min Son, Jed Spence on the bench when they come with their impact, and the players in the first part too, brilliant, fantastic team. Pep on what he said to Jed Spence: "Why do you run too much? You should calm down." Quite similar. Okay. Alright, that seems to be all the important stuff. Oh wait. Extraordinary at the back. Marmoush still doesn't have exactly what we need to do in certain areas in our pressing. Well, that'll come in time. Never this season, but the old Man City was too good. But we will be back. Big ups to everyone tuning in. We have a young team. Three up front is the future. Nico, when Rodri comes back, will be the future. And of course, Kusanov, you've seen it today. Josko is young, but listen, Bernardo Silva, Ilkay, De Bruyne, and the other ones are really important for us. But it's a question of time. The young players and maybe new acquisitions that the club will do in the summer time have led us to for the next years. So I struggled reading that one there. He just commented when he substituted. It was an action that they should have. Trying to see. Liked in the dressing room, Kusanov, good stuff. Today travelled with no wash bag, no nothing, arrived to play football. When you talk to him, he just laughs all the time. Reliable, thinking heck. Reliable, so quick with the ball quality, passing is extraordinary, breaks the line, has the ability to do it. By the way, yeah, his passing, really good today. Some of the long balls, he can ping long balls, to be fair to him. Yeah, brilliant player, Kusanov. Truly big. Well, those are the main quotes, anyway. We'll jump back here now. Look, big ups to everyone who tuned into this. Really do appreciate it. Great stream as per, and a great result for City. Here, an absolutely huge win. We sit fourth in the league now, which is exactly where we need to be. We need to be in that top four, and we need to be pushing next week. Big win against Forest. If we can get our hands on it, it would be absolutely huge. But we need to get to that part before we start thinking about it. So, look, Plymouth on the weekend. We'll be covering that. Of course we will. But, yeah, look. Thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate the support, as per usual. If you enjoyed the stream, feel free to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, because you don't want to miss the next one, which will probably be tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. See you in the next one.